Hello, lovelies. I'm sitting in the middle of nowhere on the purple chair. So now let's get up and make a video. Here's my bag. So, the purpose of this video is that I was actually banned from school just in a few days. Not completely, luckily enough. And so, since I was banned from school, I've decided to, not sit on my ass playing some stupid computer games and all this shit. I've decided to do something useful, like for example, go to the gym, go do some hiking, and so today we're going to do all this stuff. So I've came into the gym and here's lots of people, so I'm leaving gym. What can I say? Our journey continues, not in the gym, but somewhere. Who the heck knows where we are? Anyway, let's get and explore this wilderness and then go do a hiking in the mountains, which are somewhere over there, like so far away, but I'll go there because I'm banned from school and I want to spend this day incredibly in the wilderness. So as I went further through that river, I got into. This is basically a sea. Yeah, this is how a river connects to the sea. And you know what? There is another city. I've never been there and I want to get there. But the problem is that the river and the sea, they like united into river/sea. And so now what I have to do is that I will take off my ripped shoes. Hello, buddy. And I'll get to the other side of the river/sea and we'll explore the city, which is over there. Let's do it. So, as you can see, we've crossed the river and now I'm walking on the rocks. I wish I could have had Estrella Galicia. As you can see, Estrella Galicia is sold here, but unfortunately it's closed in such hot Spanish day. It's November of 18 and it's so freaking hot out here. The cafe is named Alegría, which from Spanish translates not as allergy, but as happiness. Unfortunately, our happiness is closed. No beer for today, lads. So guys, I have walked a bit in this city, and what can I say is that is just a typical Spanish city, nothing special. Just for exception, that this city is pretty green. Just check this out. Here's a grass, which is a unique for Spain because Spain is so dry. There's nothing green out here, but not here. This city is actually pretty green. And what I mean is that, by the way, over there are mountains. I hope that you see. I'm going to hike over there, so it's like 2 or hour and a half hours from here. I guess too. And so what I'm going to do is that here's nothing special. As you can see, I have walked a bit there and there's nothing special in this town. It's just a typical sea town with it's a pretty new town with new old architecture, so you won't find anything out there, some old churches, I don't know, or shit like that. Just new buildings or buildings from 70s/80s, which are a complete shit because I've lived in those. It's just a terrible. In the winter, it's so freaking hot. In the winter, it's so freaking cold there, and in the summer, it's so freaking hot there. And so, yeah, this is basically how typical Spanish sea town looks like. And now, let's go to the river and cross it again. Oh, actually, the level of this river increased. Shit, I gotta make my shorts a bit longer then. So, I'm under the bridge now. The mission is completed. Here's my shoes. Unfortunately, the level of the river was so freaking high. So I took my pants off. Already put them back. And what can I say? The level of the river really increased that high that I even made my bows wet. Yeah, it may sound strange, but it is what it is. You know, this level of the river was as high as basically my bows, and so now my bows are wet, and I'm going to the mountains to hike somewhere over there. Wish me luck! Alright, so as you can see, we're getting closer and closer because mountains are already over there, and so we're on our way, you know. And also, as a good thing, as a bonus, you know, the sun is kind of going down, so it's not that hot. I mean, like, this sun is still shining in my eyes, but still, it's getting pretty late, and we're close to the mountains. I guess it's like 30 or 40 minutes left to the. So, see you there. So here we are. We are so close to the mountains. You see that monastery? I hope you do. Because we're going to the monastery. And not to pray, but you know, there is like... we'll go hiking through the monastery, that's it. And just to take a look at the beautiful Spanish architecture. So let's go to the monastery. So we're technically in the mountains, so we really gotta watch out for snakes, ticks, wild boars, and whoever lives here in these mountains. And there are a lot of them who live here. So there's a church. By the way, if you saw my first video, it will appear somewhere here, maybe there, who knows. But what I mean is that in my first video, I was also hiking over here, and in the end of the video I got to that church. So I'm on 100% sure that from here I can get to the path where I can where I can do some hiking. So anyway, here's the church. So yeah, here we are next to the church. Unfortunately, church is closed, but it is what it is. As you can see, we're already somewhere in the wilderness on our way to hiking. We still can hear some sounds of city because civilization is over there, but Max is here, so let's go the heck out of civilization, far away somewhere there. Let's do it. So a pretty narrow path, a pretty shiny sun, and a Max without a walking stick, as always walking somewhere in the mountains. Wow, I really should to get this walking flipping stick. But I can't. Because I'm too lazy. And there is no reason for that. But anyway, I've never walked this path. But anyway, I think that it will guide me to the place. I think all those paths, they guide into one same exact place. So yeah. We're getting higher and higher, so yeah. I guess now we gotta go this way. So yeah, now we gotta go this way, I guess. Because we got pretty high. As you can see, here's no much trees. We got back to the dry Spanish land, you know. With the red soil, dried bushes, and sweaty Max. Even though it's flipping November. Alright, as you can see, well, maybe you can see, but I've been to these mountains many times. By the way, check out the castle. I've been there. I even made video from there, but I didn't post it because that video was pretty bad. But anyway, I was getting to that castle like literally 3 hours or shit like that. I was going through the flipping highways to get there. 2 hours of climbing. only in one way and tours in another. Maybe they really cost it, worth it, or maybe not, because even yesterday I've tried to get in this castle. I'm pretty exhausted, and you know why? Because I was getting to that castle. I don't know whether you can see it or not. Maybe if you can't, I'll put a video of that castle. So that's not the case. So I was trying to get to that castle for like an hour or an hour and a half, and as you can see, I failed because I'm somewhere on the highway or shit like that, and I didn't get to the castle. I really wanted, but I didn't do it. But anyway, what was I saying? I've been to these mountains many times. I hike here, and I usually go with different paths, somewhere from there, because you see, there is this wooden structure, as I call it, hope that you see, and I usually go from somewhere over there, and now I go like that. So yeah, but anyway, I will get to the place where I need, and that's important. And I also gotta learn how to film properly, because I film through the flipping phone, and when I film like that. I gotta film straight ahead, so straight, so you'll see me nice. And I actually really gotta but rather buy a camera. Shit. I really gotta buy a camera, because filming on a phone, the quality and the sound is not the best. And yeah, definitely not the best shit. So here we are, we've made it to the mountains, boys and girls, yeah. And so, let's get down now. I don't know, the nature is incredible, I know, yeah, but I've been here so much times that I'm not even amazed. I mean, like, it's beautiful. It's so flippin' dry, the nature out here. Just check this out. What is this? It's dried bush, literally. But yeah, lots of people like such type of nature, but not me. But yeah, it's nature. It's majestic. But let's get down. So I finally got a bit lower, and so now, since I'm here, I wanna get here. I mean, like, I've never been to. I mean, I've been to this part of city, but I've never crossed. I've never got there through this mountain. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know what I'm saying, boy. And so I'm going to go like that and explore city like that. By the way, check out the mountains behind me. It's increíble. How in Spain they say incredible, increíble. For those who didn't know. So as you can see, I'm back to the civilization, and as I was going down, I've discovered another pilgrimage route, and so now, I mean, like, there is a church over there, and some typical Spanish houses. And so what I mean is that let's check this out. We've got into narrow streets, and if you didn't know, it's actually a part of gypsy neighborhood. Remember, in my first video, it will show up somewhere here. You really gotta check this video out. So what I mean is that I was also exploring part of gypsy neighborhood, and actually this gypsy part of the city, it's actually very huge, and so I'm walking in the eastern part of gypsy neighborhood, something like that. And so, what can I say is that it actually looks pretty good, because it's like typical Spanish houses over here. Oh, and the church. We finally made it to the church. So crowded over here. And so yeah, this is a church of gypsy neighborhood. Here's some construction works over here. And so yeah, looks pretty good. So it's actually very curious because from this mountain you can literally like move into one part of gypsy neighborhood to another. And what can I say? This gypsy neighborhood really cool. Looks cool. It's like really typical Spanish. This mosaic, or whatever it's called. Oh, it's cool. And so I've gotten to the bridge which separates gypsy neighborhood from the rest of the city, you know. And so I'm crossing it, and I'm officially leaving gypsy neighborhood. Mountains behind me, and civilization. So what can I say? Thank you for the watching. As you can see, it's getting pretty dark over here. I spent like 6 or 7 hours or shit like that on recording all this. You know, I went to another city, I was crossing the river, I was hiking, I got into the gypsy neighborhood, I did lots of shit today, isn't it? And so, what can I say? See you in the next one. By the way, check out the church.